down, draw down, hands in the up.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Fans here in Detroit ready to cheer on their Pistons in this interconference matchup. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with the win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
Bay wide open, and he fights. Another three for Detroit.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Fox. Pass to Herter. Now here's Murray. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Pass to Duran. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
To the right side. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons on offense. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader. Sacramento grabs the miss.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Sabonis. Back to Fox. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Cunningham with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Now, here's Fox. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Like many scouts felt, Murray was the most NBA-ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends. And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Barnes. Taken away by Hayes. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Good on the shot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Kings trailed by 6. To the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. And there's the bucket from Medu.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Hayes. And the rejection by Holmes. Right side Bagley. Here's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Mitchell up top. Pass to Medu. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Now here's Hayes. Outside Bogdanovich. There's a screen by Noel. Bogdanovich with it. Holmes covering. Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now here's Mitchell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Davis. Good D by Bogdanovich. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. And he drives in. Up top, Bagley. Back to Hayes. Outside for Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots again. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Pistons leading by 6.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Here's Mitchell. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Sabonis with the bucket.
Good determination as Sabonis worked his way through contact.
Here's Ivy. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Now, here's Fox. Murray left side. Takes the 3. They get it back. Sabonis. It's deflected.
Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
Count that bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Fox. And stolen by Bay. And now the Pistons fast break. Cunningham with the ball. In the corner, Bay with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Bay's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism. Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league. And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And the Kings making a change here. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside, Fox. It's tipped. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Here's Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Duran. The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League. Looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Murray, good.
Almost impossible to guard Murray inside in college. We'll see if that translates to the NBA.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Good on the three-point shot. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Sabonis. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college. So him working inside, that's a good sign.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Sabonis with the steal. And Murray now top of the key. It's tipped. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 17-7 run. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That is his 1st foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here.
First personal foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shoots a 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
First personal foul.
Sacramento making a switch here.
King substitution.
1:33 left in the first half of the game. Medu can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Hayes. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Here's Medu. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now here's Hayes. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Diallo. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. The Kings trail by 19. Mitchell outside. Medu. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And the Pistons making a change here. 6 to shoot. To Holmes. And stolen by Noel. And Hayes throws it down.
And Hayes finding a little bit of space there in transition.
To the middle. Here's Holmes. And the rejection by Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. And stolen by Noel. And so it's Detroit, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The kick out to Cunningham. The 19-footer is on the money. Cunningham's got 9 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout called by the Kings. Here's Fox. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento. And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster, guys hungry to prove they belong. And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Nabi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Sabonis. It's hauled in by Stewart. Cunningham right side. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
Cunningham close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys. How mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
And he sinks the second.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Pass to Murray. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Shot clock at 5. And now the Pistons. Fast break. Ivy leading the charge. And it's denied by Fox.
Well, Fox does a good job as the point guard getting involved in that play. And he's going to come up with the block.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Cunningham for 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Fox, the bounce pass. And here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Now here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Fox. They can't stop the run with that one.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now, here's Fox. To the inside. Sabonis. And the rejection by Noel.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Kings. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. And it goes down 2 points. Cunningham's got 10 points here in the second half. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
A pass to Fox. Now Sabonis to end the run. No good that time.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Bagley with the bucket.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Sabonis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Sabonis fights through and around, gets the N1 opportunity. That was not as easy as it looked.
And that one misses.
And still yet to make a free throw this quarter. That is rough.
This is his first free throw of the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
So we can't get either to fall. Back to Hayes.
Sacramento foul.
Pistons have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
It's exciting to look at a young player like Killian Hayes, who's got a lot of raw potential and is still fighting to find his way and how he's going to make solid contributions to his team.
Here's Sabonis. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Sabonis inside. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points.
25.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Fox. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
He gets that one. Fox has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Kings.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
Walker with a clean look. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Up top, Sabonis. Murray outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marvin Bagley picks one up. Now a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Diallo inside. And it's good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Set a solid screen. Get yourself open. It's a textbook play from Sabonis.
Loud pass to Bagley. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Barnes can't get it to go. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Now here's Hayes. Burks in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Burks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Down low. Here's Here's Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Burks in the corner. The three. Sabonis grabs the board.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Burks can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Sabonis. And no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
He's off on the first. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Here's Cunningham. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Durant, 5th personal foul. Team 4. At the line.
And that one misses.
And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
That's such a head scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
To the paint. Sabonis. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Diallo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind. And those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cade Cunningham.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Back to Fox. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Pistons basketball.
46 seconds left in the game. Cunningham outside. A three-pointer, no good. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Herter. Outside, Fox. 5 to shoot. Detroit with the rebound. Hayes down low. Yep, that one goes in there.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of